It's your boy Marley G, and I'm back with another one. Tell me what you like, let your body talk to me. Okay. Don't worry about the price, nah, you can put it all on me, cause we can do whatever. We can do whatever. We can do whatever. From the night till the sun comes up, girl.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mr. Dan Banks again, DJ Fine, CEO of JTU, We Are Jersey Magazine, and Jersey Diamonds, here with the homie Molly G.
My God, what's good with you, man?
Good, man. You already know. Molly G, tell me a little bit about yourself and where you from, man.
Me, I would say, in the words of Chronics, right? I'm a legend that you never heard of. I'm a lion, but you never heard my raw. Irie, that's gonna be good. Gonna be good.
The homie's from Trinidad, so you know it's gonna be a little switch up, you know, from the usual kind of interview. So, when did you come to America, man?
Oh, so the journey.
Yeah.
I come from Trinidad when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 years old. You get that call. Yeah, you're leaving. What? Where are you going? And then boom, you're here. And time just passed.
Time just passed. Tell me a little bit about your upbringing, man.
My upbringing, what, in like music, what?
Well, let's start from the beginning, from your child. So you came over here when you were 10 years old, right? So where'd you first start living at when you were over here?
So my upbringing was, I'll come to find out, I didn't have plenty or nothing at all. So one of my starting stories is say we was actually living in like my family was squatting, squatting in like an abandoned house when I was a kid. So the roots of me, really the struggle as far as like having financial means and stuff like that, we ain't have nothing at all. So that was just the start. Then eventually, me being left by my own, because my father died when I was 13. My mother, she went to do her thing when I was 15. And I was kind of more forced to take care of myself since then. But even before that, you know, as an immigrant, the story of an immigrant is like, you know, your parents leave you, right? So they try to go on to better places and chase down a dream. So you get left behind. So that was my story of my life, is always trying to catch up with like either my mother but I always had to hold down myself, you know.
That's deep, yeah. And a lot of people don't know that, you know. A lot of people don't know how tough it is sometimes from just the upbringing to get to where you're at now. So
right.
That's real inspirational and everything. So tell me about the music game. How'd you start getting into the whole music industry?
Oh, so music for me, music is just a family thing we used to do. So music, my roots of music is family coming together. Somebody on the drums, somebody on the guitar, somebody on the shakers, a bottle, a metal, you know what I'm saying? And we should just sing songs, music, sing folk songs, praise songs, Rasta vibes too, you know. So that's the start of music for me. And then coming over here to say music was always there. And then it just changed from the culture, just changed. The culture changed into hip hop. So it didn't matter. I never saw genre. I never saw any type of things like that. I just felt the vibes of music. And for my music, I just tell a story, my story, and I try to use my story to relate to the audience, because, you know, I just want to change people's lives, to motivate them, especially if it's a kid that's been in my shoes, or, you know, that's in my shoes. You know, if I could change one life, then, you know, I'm doing my job, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So your style of music. So do you go back to your roots every now and again with some of your songs, or do you kind of keep it to what's trending right now?
Yeah, so I ain't never really been in the trends, but yeah, I go back to my roots. My stories is my roots, but the rhythm, the vibe, yeah, I have some techniques in there that you can catch smoothly, you know, because I know I hear in America, so the audience now, I have to let them. What I doing is something different that nobody ever else do, right? So I call it fusion.
Okay.
I fusion Caribbean music and hip hop music,
Okay.
right? So it kind of tough for people to understand and take in because it's new. It's the first time it being done, right? So that is my challenge. But to unite people with music, that is what I trying to do.
Okay. It's different. I like that. So where can we hear a lot of your music? Like, what's some of the platforms that you're on and everything that people can listen to your style of music?
Yeah, so music on iTunes, Spotify, all of them things, huh? Everywhere you could get it.
Everywhere you can get just Molly G.
Yeah, just Molly G.
Molly G.
I've been blessed that I've been working so long that I'll be the only one you find. Google, all of that. I've been going pretty hard. I rep for Jersey a lot, you know. I've been in Jersey for a while. I toured New Jersey. I set up shows. You know, plenty of people could open for me. I give everybody the chance to be the best artist that they could be. Yeah, we just still keep going. New EP coming out August 7th.
Mm-hmm. What's that called?
Rebirth.
Rebirth. And how'd you come up with that?
That was motivated by my son. So my son came into the world. I knew I was gonna have a kid because I asked God for a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I went for it. Yes, and having my son is like a rebirth for me. So the cover of him is, you know, his face morphed with a lion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good vibes on it too, you know. So it's a good vibe in EP, and we having a listening experience that's hosted by DJ Drewski on August 11th. So y'all could come out. I got some nice ass surprises. I don't want to tell everybody too much what I'm doing, but you're gonna see simple stuff. I'm gonna do like a little music video in there. You're gonna see some special people, some local celebrities. You're gonna see some beautiful women.
Well, tell me how you set up that whole entire the listening party. I just set that all up, get Drewski and everybody in on it.
Drewski, I know Drewski for a while now. We go back some time. So it's just about right place, right timing. Everything is timing, so it fall into the right perspective. And it's just that time now for my time to shine. And he agreed with it, he agreed. And now we just getting the people to come, the masses to come. And for them to take in this blessing of music that I'm giving them in a whole different way.
I like that.
And the best way for me to describe it is when you come, you're going to see. Because what I'm also doing, I don't want to say too much because I don't want nobody to try and take my ideas.
I like that.
So it's going to be impactful.
Have you ever performed in Trinidad? Have you ever brought your music back?
Yeah, I perform in Trinidad. I used to perform in Trinidad when I was a little baby.
Mm-hmm.
We used to perform on stages and all of them things. I used to be in the newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
My cousins and all of them perform on stages, and my whole family in music, right? So they do all that. My cousin, he tour, he's just in Japan right now. So, you know, a lot of people think music, for me, I see music as a global vibes, right? So music could take you all over the world. Yeah, so performing back home, I saw plenty of people there. I just call them all the time, we just talk. Yeah.
I like that. That's dope. Man. Well, keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Make sure y'all tune into that Rebirth, man. August 11th, that listening party. Molly G. Tell me one more time how they can follow you, book you, everything, bro.
At the real Molly G. At the real Molly G.
Yeah,
Rasta.
You're there first, Molly G. We are Jersey Magazine.
Jersey turned up entertainment. Entertainment.